Hello everyone, welcome to One by One, a podcast where we uncover the stories, strategies and secrets behind extraordinary success. I'm your podcast host, Robert Murigi, and we'll be building each other from the ground up. Join us as we uncover the blueprints of building a life, a career or a business from the ground up. Subscribe now and never miss an episode from us. Our today's podcast has been brought by Motor Clock, and we are going to look at one of the proverbs that relates very well with this workshop. And this says that a clean workspace leads to a clear solutions. When we talk about clarity and productivity, we are not going to look away and assume that everything is going to work well without us being organized and without keeping all the things that we do not need away from our work area. And this brings the work connection that you need to have for you to achieve and become the best version of yourself. Clear workspace can promote effective problem solving and can also help us to have clarity in our mind. How does this promote that good results in whatever we are doing or whatever project that we are trying to undertake, so that we can be able to achieve and get the best result in that one thing that we are doing every day? Let us create this mental picture. When you get to that office or you get to that workshop or any workspace and you find that everything is being organized and everyone is neat and everyone is ready for work, you get that comfort and you feel that any problem that you might have brought you there or you might have brought with you is already halfway solved. But in contrast, if you go to any workshop or any office and you find all the coffee mugs and all the staples and all the papers being spread all over the benches, you may not have anywhere to sit or do any work. This already makes you tired before you even start that job. Studies have shown that good workspace can promote a good mental state, and a clear workspace can reduce that stress, where you are able to enhance that focus and ultimately lead to a clear thinking and better solutions to the problems that you have. And therefore, let us look at how this can help us to tackle the challenges that we have, either personally or in professional lives. Let us look at the reasons why we normally get distracted at work and ultimately become less productive and have all the distractions that you need that it's not making any sense to you or to the person you are working for. You are surrounded by chaos. Your mind always reflects or mirrors that chaos, and all the time that you are trying to do that one particular thing, you're always thinking about that particular person who has been causing trouble, or that particular thing that might hurt you or might hurt your friend. This makes you not concentrate with that task because you constantly keep checking so that you do not get into any accident at that workplace. As a simple thing as a paper, when a paper falls from a desk and it falls on a slippery floor, it all takes you to step on it and it makes you fall and get your hip dislocated in a very simple way, which may not look very harmful to anyone. What happens in that workshop where you have all the parts and all the old parts on the floor and all over the place, and there is that oil drip which has been there for the last 2 days, which you might step on and slip off and fall inside the inspection pit. When your workspace is organized and clean, it allows your mind to open up and process information more effectively. This clarity can lead to innovation and or innovative solutions and a sense of accomplishment in that objective that you have each and every day. And one of my friends asked me, how can we well do this so that we can get the maximum or become very efficient in that one thing that we are doing? But I said that the first thing that we can do very well is to clear everything off. When you get to that workspace and things are not in the right place, it is good to start with those 15 minutes and you get everything in place. When you get to that house and you want to start cooking, you get everything cleaned off and you wipe all the benches, move everything from the benches and put it in the right place. Put all the seats back and start afresh so that you are able to achieve that goal and accomplish that thing in the best way possible. The other thing that we can do very well is to sort and categorize. Mark the things off, and all the things that need to go in a particular place, you put them back there, and you make sure that everything is in the right spot, so that when you start now working, you are able to grab everything as you go without looking around and wasting your time. Another thing we can do very well is to create a system. If there is things that you do not need and you always have them each and every day, it's good to say that I do not need these things and I need to keep them away, or I get some shelves and organize everything in a neat way so that I'm able to get everything in time. Another thing we can do very well is to remit our personal items. We normally have so many things and we buy and we keep buying things that we may not need in our life or even in any time in the future. But we just buy it sometimes because we have the money to buy it, and this causes us to become cluttered, and this can cause us to have trouble in our future. The other thing we could do very well is to have a regular schedule on when to declutter. If it is a workshop or a workspace or in an office, it is good to know that we have these so many files that we needed this week, and because we do not need them anymore, maybe we need them in a month, it is good to put them back so that we can create more space for the other work. And also when we find that in that kitchen, one day you wanted to cook chapati and you had all the stuff which you use to normally prepare that, and now because you may not be able to do this in the near future, it's always good to put everything back where to its place so that you are not having so many things on your way and things that you may not need in the near future. When we talk about a clear workspace, we are not only talking about that workspace, that physical workspace, but we're also talking about our mind. What is this thing that is bothering us each and every day? Are we able to get time and sit back that 30 minutes every day and think about our own lives and think about the things which bothers us so much and see how we can organize and reorganize our mind and our thoughts so that we can be able to fit in the things that we are doing in the near future. Some of the questions that you might be able to ask yourself when you are in this moment is, what works for me right now? And also you can also check whether the things that you're trying to do, whether they are necessary for you, and how do I keep this space conducive for me to have a clear thinking so that I can get the best results in my life. And when you combine the two, when you spend that time organizing your house or your workshop or your office, this time you're also spending time thinking about the things which bothers you. This combination can bring forth good results, and this can bring you a powerful good thing in your life. It's the time when the new formulas are being created in your mind and you are able to see things sometimes differently. And how many times have we tried to do that thing, and because you had not started it, but as soon as you start it, you all of a sudden you get another idea which you never thought about for the last few years, but as soon as you start doing this particular thing, you find that now you are able to think about something that you have never thought. It is always good to practice mindfulness, and it's always good to think about the things which have been bothering us, especially when you are also organizing ourselves physically. In the past, we have talked about the environment where you choose the right environment for you to be able to declutter and to be able to think clearly. And this environment, sometimes you can import it if you cannot be able to make that environment in a different place. And this means that in that home where you spend all your time and you with your family, this is a place that you can convert it into a good environment so that you are able to think clearly and become effective in that one thing that you're doing each and every day. And a call to my viewers and my subscribers, just set some time this week and do some mental clearing, and you think about those things that which has been bothering you. Declutter your house or your bedroom or even that office. See that you are able to get everything off your mind and get things done differently from here forward. And whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur, a seasoned professional, or simply someone looking for inspiration, one by one we will equip you with the tools and insights you need to lay the foundation of your own success stories. And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment. Your feedback helps us to grow and bring you even more inspiring stories. Thank you for listening to Building from the Ground Up. Remember, every great accomplishment starts with one single step. What will you build today? And until next time, keep building, keep striving, and keep reaching for your dreams.